everyone, I'm JD from Willow Band Journals, and I am starting a new journal collection, and I had a subscriber request to show how I choose a theme and pick items for that theme. So I thought I'd put the camera on before I got too far along with the process and sort of do a show and tell and chat through how I go about choosing my theme. So it always starts for me with the cover. Usually I'll have a pretty paper, a pretty fabric, or a pretty focal image, or in this case a beautiful wallpaper, and I'll be like, yep, that needs to go on a cover. So it usually starts with the material that I just am in love with, and I'm like, that needs to go on a cover, because it's all about the cover for me. The cover's my favorite part of a journal. It's the thing that makes me want to open a journal. And I had these beautiful vintage wallpapers that I got in Melbourne when I went to a vintage shop. And give you a look at all the different covers here. We've got the purple floral, a pink floral with the green, this lovely pink floral, and this blue floral. Then for the inside, I didn't have enough wallpaper for the inside covers, so I just used some beautiful decorative scrapbook papers for the inside. So we've got purple for the purple one, pink for the pink and green one, and then I did a contrasting one for this one, a teal and pink, and this one I tried to get more of like this tealy blue color, so we've got this on the inside here. And then from there, so I've got my covers, the material told me what to make, the wallpaper screamed cover to me, so I started there. And then from there I'm like, okay, what theme do I go with? Now the cover tells me we've got flowers, so it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to go with a flower theme. I could be a bit more specific. I could go like garden theme, but I think, yeah, instead of garden, where I could include other things like birds and butterflies and garden scenes, I think I'm just going to focus on the flowers, just the botanicals in this particular collection. And I could go purple floral theme here, pink floral theme here, pink and green floral theme for this one, blue floral theme for this one. And usually I do that because the cover also tells me what color to go with. But if I don't have enough materials to make just a purple floral journal, just a blue one, then I'll do multicolored for all of them, just any colored flowers. Or what I would like to do as well, if I don't have enough, I'll choose as many purple as I can for this, as many purple pages and as much purple ephemera as I can find. So that will be like the main color, and then everything else will be multicolored, other colors. But if I can get enough to be a main color, that's what I'll usually do. So any purple pieces I'll put into this one, any pink pieces I'll put into this one, any blue into that one. That's how I usually go. And if there's not enough, then I just add more stuff in any other colors. So that's how I go from there. Knowing that, how do I choose all the things? Okay, so the next step in the process is I choose my feature pages, because they're the other things that are most decorative. And I have got my collection of my favorite books here. And this year I've been decluttering, so I'm only down to these ones now. All other books pretty much are gone, just down to my favorite ones here with, let's go through them all, the Color Herbal. I got this one, as you can see, for $2 from an op shop. And a lot of these books have already been used. A lot of the pages have been taken out already. This one here, Country Diary, Creating a Wildflower Garden. So I've used this in quite a lot of my Edith Holden journals. This one here, the Edwardian Lady, Story of Edith Holden. Some lovely images in this one as well. This one here, the Frampton Flora. This one was a bit more expensive, $20 from a vintage shop, but I just fell in love with these illustrations. Look at these. So I've been hoarding this book because it was a bit more expensive, and the illustrations are just so beautiful. Look at that. Then we've got England is a Garden. It's like a watercolor illustrated book. Also really, really pretty. I don't know if I'll use all of these pages in these journals, but I'm just showing you what I'm collecting together, and I'll go through these one by one and choose pages from each, or skip some. It just depends. how many I get. I kind of want to focus on Edith Holden. I will try to make more of an Edith Holden focal point with the pages. I love this one. My sister-in-law got this for me. She found this in an op shop, and because she knows I do junk journals, she actually bought this one for me, which was so sweet, so sweet. And I love the cover of this. I'm going to repurpose this cover once I use all the pages. So that is me collecting the feature pages. They all come from these books, as well as scrapbook papers. So I've got a whole bunch of, you know, decorative scrapbook papers that was sort of passed down to me, and so I wanted to go through this and just see if I could find some to go in the journal as well. Since the covers have paper on the inside, it would match nicely. And I did already go through this, and I have found 2 each for each journal, and I have color coded it sort of. So the purple one will go in the purple one, this blue one will go in the blue one, this pink one will go in the pink one, and then all of them, I've got enough. I've got these ones here which are really lovely. I love this because you can still write on it, and this is a lovely pattern, and you can still write on that as well. So I've got these scrapbook papers that will be included as feature pages, and I'm just calling anything like the decorative pages the feature pages, the ones that like stand out and are the star of the show. So excuse me, I pulled out 2 of those, and that's great because I don't need too many. If I have too many scrapbook papers, it becomes too thick and hard to work with. So 2 is enough. And then from there, I choose my blank writing pages. So I definitely know I want to include some vintage papers. I got these at a place called Kitten Vintage Mackay, and I took you on a shop tour there where I showed you look around the store and the things that I bought, and I got a bunch of these old vintage exercise books, and you can see the different types of lines on them. So I will use some of these. I've got more for these journals, so there will be at least 3 ledgers per journal, and I can always double some of these if I want. And then I'll use either cream paper or coffee dyed paper for my other pages, and do the novelty pages too, things like envelopes, fold pages to turn them into pocket pages, doilies. You can use like vellum, tissue paper, all sorts of other things you can use for your novelty pages. That's what I call them. I divide my pages into sort of categories: feature pages, blank writing pages, interactive pages, the ones with the pockets, and then the novelty pages, the ones like doilies and vellum and that kind of stuff. So from there, I've got my journal base, and I might stop there. I don't know if I will embellish these journals or not. If I was to embellish them, let me chat through that process of how I choose things to go with the theme. So I have a basket for all of my different embellishments. I've got a basket for envelopes, I've got a basket for cards, I've got a basket for bags, I've got a basket for journal cards, I've got a basket for tags, and so on. This is my my journal cards and tags basket. And I've got vintage French ones in here. I've got floral ones in here. I've got wallpaper ones. I've got collage ones here. And so what I do is I just pull out all my baskets one by one, and I rummage through and I choose ones for the journal. So I'm like, okay, we're doing a purple floral theme. I'll look for purple floral tags. I'll look for blue floral tags. You know, I'll just go through all of these. And then I'll pull out my next basket of envelopes, and I'll look for floral envelopes and pull those out. And then I'll go through my bags, you know, do the same thing. So that's how I choose my ephemera. I've got a paint chip section, so I'll look for purple paint chips, blue paint chips, pink paint chips. This is actually for another project that I'm gathering for. I'm going to be making a set of botanical journals, yellow, purple and blue. And how this came by is I just was going through my stash, all my baskets, tea cards, stickers, papers, and I realized that I had enough purple, blue and yellow items of the same type to make these themed journals. So this one I'm actually starting with the ephemera first. which I don't usually do. But this is telling me the theme. I had enough of each of those colors to make a collection. So that's kind of doing it the opposite way. Usually I choose the ephemera last. In this case, I'm choosing it first. But I'm doing it the same way. I just get all my same supplies and rummage through and see what I have. And it's pretty much my supplies that tell me what journals I'm making, what themes I'll be making, because it's whatever supplies I have that goes with the theme. So yeah, that's how I do it. I hope that was helpful and met that subscriber request. And then I am going to film some of this process, not all of it, because it's a huge project, but I'm going to film some of it for my members. So I'll finish this video and I will put up a member video showing the next step in this process as I go through these books and choose some pages for my wallpaper floral journal. So if you are a member, head on over to the membership tab of my channel and you can watch that video. Or if you want to become a member, there is a join button below this video. It's above the description box, below the video but above the description box. It's not being a patron, this is separate. Being a YouTube member gets you access to member videos right here on YouTube. Patreon is a whole separate thing. It's a separate website where you get videos on that separate website, and that's where you get the videos making journals from start to finish, whereas the member videos are specific to member requests and just whatever I feel like at the time filming as extra videos. They're always extra videos. It's either I wouldn't film them at all, or I'm thinking of my members and just going to put the camera on for them and making that extra effort for them. So if you would like to become a member, that is how you do it. I hope that was clear. It's a bit confusing. I know with this whole new launch of membership, it can be a bit confusing how to do it all and all that kind of stuff. I've had emails from people asking how to join. They're trying to join and they can't find the join button. So yeah, hopefully it's all explained, and I am excited. I will stop filming now and start the member video going through the books and choosing pages. So I will see you there if you are a member. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next video. Bye.